Johnny, is the US really a warmongering country? You got to have wars, Johnny, if you're in the US. Johnny, do you mean to say the US loves a good war? They'll be up for anything like that. Jesus Christ, Johnny. Yeah, they've been doing that for bloody 130 years or more. War after war, they love it. They stand to make a fortune out of war. And the US industrial military complex, it finances the whole country.
It seems to me the only point of our civilization now is money, the creation and pursuit of money, and that the best way to make money is to make war. To make war and care not a jot which side wins. Indeed, to care not a jot whether any side wins, as long as the consequence of every war is another war.
Right, yes.
Yes.
The budget for the US Pentagon is predicted sometime very soon to reach $1 trillion a year. $1 trillion a year. The US economy, still the biggest in the world, depends on war, depends upon the sale of weapons of war. That means the US government depends on war too. War somewhere or everywhere, just to balance the books, or at least to sell the fantasy that those books could ever balance.
It's come to my attention that the US may be missing out, that's right, missing out on a golden opportunity to make a bloody fortune. A fortune, jeez, poor little shitbox country out there in Asia. Who's that?
Myanmar is in the grip of a brutal civil conflict.
Yeah, Myanmar, or whatever it is. Myanmar, where's that? Now, it's a little country stuck out there, Johnny, next to bloody Thailand, and they've been fighting, they've been having internal bloody strife for decades. Oh, yeah, you're up there, yeah.
For the first time, different groups of well-armed rebels have joined forces and are gaining ground with the aim of restoring democratic rule.
A golden opportunity to make a bloody fortune.
As fighting continues to spread in Myanmar, thousands have fled across the border into India in recent days.
And you know, I've never heard the US ever bloody mention it. Johnny, do you mean to say that there's a war been going on out there somewhere, and the US hasn't even been paying attention to it? Now that sort of struck me as strange. Why wouldn't the US want to get involved in this little war in Myanmar? Yeah, they could stand to make a fortune. Oh yeah, they stand to make a fortune. Yeah, they could stand to make a fortune.
Stand to make a fortune.
They could sell weapons to the people over there. They could sell bloody aircraft, anti-missile missiles, tanks. They could sell a heap of tanks over there in Myanmar.
The military junta remains in control, with no sign of those free and fair elections that were due to take place in August 2023.
So why aren't they paying attention to it, Johnny?
That's because there's no bloody oil there. Well, why wouldn't they be? Well, what? There's no oil there. Now, if there was oil in this bloody Myanmar, you can mark my words that the bloody US would be over there, and they'd be putting in a government, a proxy government that supported the US, and they'd be bringing bloody democracy to this shitty little country. And they'd be doing everything they could to get Myanmar completely reliant on the US. Johnny, that's bullshit.